$30 from Phlox. Hey, greetings from France. Thank you for this amazing event. It's a pleasure to watch it every summer and for such a great cause. Bonsoir à tous les Français. Bye. I don't speak French, so hopefully that worked out. $50 from Nathan Roberson. Greetings from NYC. The marathons are always entertaining and inspiring. Here's to the Ori Health Challenge and Mega Man 10 Hard Mode. $25 from Eridum. Could you please greet Chrism if he's there? Awesome event. Donation announcer, I love your voice. I do not pick these. But thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's all I have. $100 from Anonymous. I don't actually have a comment. I just want to donate because y'all are freaking amazing. Also, it goes to charities, so that's amazing too. Love you guys. If I learned anything from Metroid, it's to kill all the fuzzy things. With my friend's input, let's give 25 to killing the animals, also 25 to Iwata, and 50 to the sweet nausea of Kirby Tilt and Tumble. Let's go ahead and pop on over to the bid wars and see how we're doing. All right, that Donkey Kong Country 3 file name is turning pretty quickly into a three-way race between MVTDF at $342, Pizza hanging in there at $234, and Iwata is coming up with $215.55. Like I challenged you guys, let's get Iwata in there. And since Iwata's coming on strong, if you want MVTDF or Pizza, donate for that DKC3 file name. Those are going to be an awesome 20 seconds when you get to see it. Getting a lot closer on the Resident Evil 4 jet ski glitch. So get that going. You can still choose your costume for Resident Evil 4. If you want the default costume, you got a ways to go. It's losing 225 to 33.
So this is Big the Cat's story, and we're going to see Big right in the middle of a big identity crisis because he thinks he's a rabbit, so he's going to jump all the time. The main method of movement here is jumping. We're going to do short quick hops on solid ground that's flat. We're going to do running when we're going uphill, and going downhill will be long jumps. Camera flickers are a little annoying here. The camera in this game is pretty broken. I think they mentioned in the other run, but it's not really too big of a deal. Big's tail is too big, so he says, ouch. This tunnel is really tough to move in. It's really just too tight, and Big's hitbox is too big.
Yeah, like he gets like when he touches walls or anything, because this game is so glitched out. He just has a bit of a twerk on the wall for a few minutes.
All right, good RNG here. So this movement is just really important to be consistent with it because the RNG can be really tough to deal with. Froggy gets stuck sometimes for no reason, and he's really annoying. And then we're trying to smash B there, and that skips the animation. And that's Twinkle Park.
In every level, Froggy has 3 spawn heights, low, medium, and high. Usually always want a high spawn. He has 2 ways he can swim, in a wide oval and like a weird heart-shaped thing. It's really confusing. But he's swimming all the time, even when like there's a tiny cutscene in the beginning of the level.
So Big did something there that we call stick the landing, where we where he doesn't move after he lands there. Sometimes he has some movement afterwards where he carries his momentum forward, but he didn't do that.
And all of the strats you see here are strats that, like, over time have been, you know, invented by JerKro or by all the other guys. Like, he put a lot of work into optimizing this category.
He's tortured himself with this game
really
more than
has.
anybody should.
I think he has nightmares about Froggy, to be honest.
I believe it.
And the store doesn't like to open when you want it to.
Yeah. So Big's one and only power-up in this run is the life belt, which allows him to float in water because he's a cat, so he doesn't like water.
So we're moving into Ice Cap, which is probably the most annoying stage in the entire run. There's a big boulder here we're going to use to break the ice, and sometimes the boulder state box is too big, and it covers up the pool, and that makes it really annoying. But hopefully it won't do that, and it didn't, so we're good.
That's the one time I've seen that boulder look normal when it hits the ice.
I've had it glitch out and like fly across the map once.
Yeah.
Just going to be safe there.
Froggy has something we like to call ignorance spots, where he won't even attack or touch the lure, even if it's like an inch from his face. The game's programmed weird. This whole game is just a giant meme.
Giant memes for this game.
And speaking of the lure, there's a specific length that Froggy will be caught by. It's less than 3 meters, I think. And so, you know, the idea is to catch him at 4 or 5 meters, because you can't catch him at anywhere closer than that.
Yeah, the game will automatically reel in the lure and you'll have to throw it again.
Someone just did a Froggy, eh?
I hope so.
I can hear it.
That'd be brilliant.
Big the Cat story is really quick, so.
It's a really quick run. When I first took world record for it about, camera flickers are annoying. First took world record for it about a year ago. I took it with a time of 8:45, and now I've lowered it down to a 6:43. So it goes to show that finding new movement strats and everything can really be a big deal, because there's no glitches, as you can see. Everything's just movement. So it's just cleaning up general movement, and understanding the run can really, you know, show improvement. I don't know what I was going with there.
You still have like heaps of like room to improve as well. Like your summer best is so much lower, so you could world record again.
Yeah, my
some
summer
point.
best is 6:37.
Sub 6 is a joke. Remember
This
that?
is a joke.
That was a really quick catch.
That was a pretty good
That was
progress.
pretty optimal, to be honest.
In before world record.
Called world record GDQ. I'd spike my controller. Calling it now.
Gotta buy a new GameCube controller.
So this is Hot Shelter, and this stage is really cool because this is like pretty much the only case of platforming in all of Big Story, and pretty much the only time where you actually are in danger of, like, I guess, dying besides breaking your lure. That's another important thing to mention. So the only way Big can die is by getting hit with 0 rings or by breaking his lure, and I don't know why that kills him, but I don't know.
Can't live without his fishing rod.
Yeah.
Can't live without his Froggy, I
It
guess.
costs too much for the extra lure.
Big can get hurt inside of Emerald Coast, but once you cast your lure, you're invincible for whatever odd reason. There's the Tiki enemies that throw bombs, and they can actually hurt Big the Cat, but you're not anywhere close to them, and you're fishing, so you don't get hurt.
All right, this is the final stage, so just be close here, be a little safe, a little safer than normal.
What happened to go
okay.
fast?
I guess Froggy's just going to be a bro today. Holy crap.
Something's biting.
Froggy's been a bro this entire game. Oh my god.
I'm calling it now, world record. I'm holding you to that, Jay. You have to break your controller if it's world record.
Oh man, this controller's so good though. I don't want to mess with it.
All the memories.
This is the only controller I've ever speedrun with.
Really?
It's been over a year now. All right. So we're going to move on to the final boss. Well, I'm going to put boss in air quotes right there because you kill him, air quotes again, by catching Froggy, and that's about it. And actually, important thing to note is that this is the only story in the entire game where after you kill the final boss, the story does not end. We actually have to hit Tails' plane because we need to do some Grand Theft Arrow by Big here at the end.
Yeah, Big the Cat starts flying the plane away, only if. The boss is really simple. You just have to, the fastest strat is to jump 4 times in a certain direction and then cast for Froggy, but there's a bunch of different strats you can do.
I guess everybody has their own strat.
They're in the middle, right? All right, as long as he doesn't jump, I'm good. And got him.
Yay!
God,
we go.
this run was beautiful. Oh my god. Wait for my call. Time.
Time.
What was it?
7:05.
Damn, nice. A while ago, sub-7 was thought to be impossible a while ago, so 7:05 is
Yeah.
damn good.
Just this one back for all the viewers back at home. I got
Oh,
this
no,
little
no.
thing. Got the sellout shades for everyone back at home.
Yeah. How's it feel to be the main king?
Yeah, how does it feel to have world record in a meme category?
Root beer belly.
Rupert Ballet!
No, but for real, shout outs to all the Sadix guys, especially Veritas, Shane Kills, JerKro, Mario Butch, Me Kirby Games, another one, Dr. Minus. There's a million I could list off, but those are some of the guys I'm really close with. Shout outs to all the guys back home who actually watch me do this run for some reason, even though I reset within the first minute almost every time.
Welcome
So,
to Twinkle Park.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
And yeah, that's Pidge's story in a nutshell. It's the fastest story you can do.
I like the resets where he's like, you fuck, and then he just resets.
He's like, nope.
This is the first cutscene.
5 seconds in.
5 seconds in.
5 seconds in, reset.
All right, so
All right, we'll get a couple more
Let's go.
donations. Get a couple more donations in here before we end the Sonic block. So, oh, you guys got close, almost 60K, but still very, very well done. For the first 2 blocks of the marathon to get almost 60K is unbelievable. Got a couple donations came in for JerKro there. We had $15 from Mr. TNPRZ Streams. Hi, Martin here. Shoutouts to JerKro, currently running Big the Cat. You're an amazing dude, and I'm incredibly glad to see your progress. Feels good to donate to a great cause, too. Keep up the good work at these GDQs, guys. Wasabi Ice Cream gave $50. Here's 50 for Iwata in DKC3. A little bit longer to go, guys. Let's see. Let's really get a lot of money on that DKC3 file name. I want to see a good bid war. Shoutouts to the donkey community. $100 from Purple Ghost Casper. This is the second GDQ I've attended, and I'm so proud of all my friends who are running games. Here's to a great cause. $20 from Princess Marshmallow. I had to rush home from work and make it in time to watch some Sonic get played, and I'm happy that I made it. Big the Cat is my senpai. Good luck to all of the runners, and here's hoping you raise all of the money for Doctors Without Borders. All right, and with that, guys, we'll step away from Sonic. We're going to go ahead and throw up a quick ad here for the Yeti. So stay tuned. Donkey Kong Country block is next.